Curtains move with the morning breeze. Sunlight falls through the maple trees. A little steam is dancing in the air. I hear the city waking somewhere. My coffee's warm between my hands. A little world I finally understand. No messages, no place I need to be. Just this quiet moment keeping me. And for once I don't need to know where this morning's gonna go. I can let the hours pass me by. With the blue above the sky, coffee beside the window, sunlight across the floor. Nothing I need to run to, nothing I'm waiting for. Coffee beside the window, your old song playing low. Maybe peace was always here. I just never took it slow. There's a little rain left on the glass, watching tiny drops slowly pass. A stranger walks beneath an umbrella. Somehow the morning feels much better. I turn another page in my book, take another sip and take a look at all the little things I used to miss. The quiet kind of happiness. And for once I don't need to chase another dream, another place. I can breathe and let my heart remember how the morning star. Coffee beside the window, sunlight across the floor. Nothing I need to run to, nothing I'm waiting for. Coffee beside the window, your old song playing low. Maybe peace was always here. I just never took it slow. Maybe life isn't made of all the things we try to find. Maybe it's the gentle days that quietly save our minds. A warm cup, a soft chair, a little sunlight everywhere. And if tomorrow brings its noise, I'll remember this small choice. To slow down, to stay, to let the morning have its way. Coffee beside the window, golden light on my face. No need to make forever out of this beautiful place. Coffee beside the window, the whole world moving slow. If this is all I have today, and today is enough to hold. Coffee getting colder, morning getting brighter, and I'm still here beside the window, taking it slow. Just coffee and quiet. Soft rain on the window, coffee warming my hands. The morning writes in silver what nobody understands. There's a little cloud above my cup, while the gray sky slowly opens up. Tiny drops are running down the pane, like little rivers made of yesterday's rain. I draw a circle with my fingertip, watch the city through a broken little glimpse. People passing underneath their umbrellas, everyone moving somewhere don't need a reason, I don't need a plan. Sometimes being nowhere is exactly where I am. Steam on the glass, rain on the street, coffee in my hands and a slow piano beat. The world can wait outside this room while morning paints everything in bloom. Steam on the glass, soft light in the gray. I don't have to find the perfect words today. If peace has a sound, I think I finally know. It's the rain on the window and the coffee down below. The chair across from me is empty, but somehow it doesn't feel lonely. There's a book I haven't finished yet, and a song I haven't forgotten. The waiter smiles as he walks by. Someone laughs at the table on my right. Little pieces of a normal day, making all the heavy things fade away. I take another sip and breathe a little deeper. Maybe life gets softer when we stop trying to keep up. I used to count the minutes like they were running out. Now I'm letting every second take the longer way around. Steam on the glass, rain on the street, coffee in my hands and a slow piano beat. The world can wait outside this room while morning paints everything in bloom. Steam on the glass, soft light in the gray. I don't have to find the perfect words today. If peace has a sound, I think I finally know. It's the rain on the window and the coffee down below. Maybe tomorrow I'll run again, chasing the sunlight, chasing the end. But not this morning, not while the rain is writing little stories across the window pane. So let the city hurry, let the clocks move on. I'll stay here a little longer until the quiet is gone. Steam on the glass, rain fading away, a little golden sunlight finding its way. The world is still waiting, but I don't need to go. I've got this quiet morning and a heart that's moving slow. Steam on the glass, one last sip of coffee. Sometimes the smallest moments are the ones that keep us softly. The rain is getting lighter, the window starts to clear, and somewhere in the morning I feel completely here. Steam on the glass and nowhere else to be. One chair, one cup, one quiet morning, and that's enough. I found a little table by the wall where I can watch the sunlight slowly fall. The waiter asks, just one today. I smile and say, yes, that's okay. There's music floating softly overhead, a little piano playing what I haven't said. The coffee smells like something new, and for a moment I don't miss you. I used to think an empty chair meant there was something missing there. Now I see the space beside me has a little room to breathe, a table for one under the morning sun, a cup of coffee and nowhere I have to run, a table for one and I can hear the city hum, and for the first time in a long time I'm happy with a table for one. I bring a book and leave my phone away, let the hours disappear without a name. A woman laughs at the table near the door. A bicycle rolls slowly past the floor. The sunlight finds the sugar in my cup and paints little diamonds when I stir it up. Funny how a quiet afternoon can feel like coming home so soon. I don't need someone to call, I don't need somebody after all. Not because my heart forgot to love, but because I finally know enough. A table for one under the morning sun, a cup of coffee and nowhere I have to run. A table for one, and I'm learning how to stay. Maybe being alone isn't such a lonely place. I can hear my own thoughts, I can hear the city hum, and for the first time in a long time I'm happy with a table for one. There was a time I'd watch the door, hoping you'd walk in like before. I'd leave an empty chair just in case. Now I don't need to save your place. The coffee's warm, the piano's low, and I have somewhere I wanna go. Not far away, not somewhere new, just deeper into the quiet of me. A table for one and the afternoon sun, a little sweetness at the bottom of my cup. A table for one, no sadness in my eyes, just a quiet little freedom growing underneath the light. I can hear my own thoughts, I can hear the city hum, and I finally understand why I love this table for one. One chair, one cup, one unfinished page. The afternoon keeps moving, but I don't have to chase. A table for one and a heart at ease. Just me, the coffee, and the gentle breeze. No alarm, no hurry, just sunlight and a sleepy Sunday. Morning slipped beneath the curtains like it knew I wasn't ready yet. Coffee waiting on the kitchen counter, steam curling where the sunlight met. I leave my phone beside the pillow, let the messages wait another day. There's something beautiful about doing nothing when the world keeps telling you to stay awake. So I pull the curtains open wide, let a little golden morning inside. Today doesn't need a destination, I'm giving time a vacation. Sunday in slow motion, coffee cooling in my hands, bare feet on the wooden floor. No reason, no demands. Sunday in slow motion, I just wanna feel alive. If the world keeps moving, let it move without me. Today I'm learning how beautiful a quiet day can be. There's an old record softly turning, the kind that makes the room feel warm. A little toast beside my coffee, and sunlight dancing through the storm. I water all the little plants, then sit beside the window for a while. Funny how the smallest things can put a little peace behind a smile. Maybe we were never meant to fill each minute that we get. Maybe some hours are meant to disappear without leaving anything behind but peace. Sunday in slow motion, coffee cooling in my hands, bare feet on the wooden floor. No reason, no demands. Sunday in slow motion, let the afternoon arrive. I don't need to chase the hours, I just wanna feel alive. If the world keeps moving, let it move without me. Today I'm learning how beautiful a quiet day can be. Tomorrow I'll wake up early, put my shoes on, join the crowd. I'll answer every little question, I'll make my mother proud. But tonight I won't borrow any worries from tomorrow. There's enough sunlight on the floor to make me want a little more. So I'll stay right here with this coffee and this quiet atmosphere. Sunday in slow motion, golden shadows on the wall, a little music in the kitchen, and no hurry at all. Sunday in slow motion, let the evening take its time. If happiness is something simple, and this little life is mine. Let the world keep moving, let the city disappear. I'll remember this slow Sunday whenever life gets loud again. Coffee almost finished, sunlight fading low. No place I need to be, no place I need to go. Sunday in slow motion, stay a little longer. Just a little longer. Morning light, coffee steam, little things become a dream. The sugar on the counter and a spoon beside the sink. I was halfway through my coffee when I suddenly stopped to think. The radio is humming something soft and out of tune. There's sunlight on the kitchen floor and flowers in a little room. I don't know why I'm smiling. Maybe nothing happened at all. Maybe happiness was hiding in the quiet after dawn. We spend our days looking so far away for something beautiful to come our way. But sometimes all we really need is a little sweetness underneath. Sugar on the counter, sunlight on the floor, coffee getting sweeter than it was before. Nothing extraordinary, the smallest things can make a morning bright. There's a note beside the coffee that I wrote to myself last night. Don't forget to breathe tomorrow. Now it makes me laugh in the light. I open up the window, hear a bicycle roll by. Someone's walking with their dog and waving at the sky. The kettle starts its little song. The old clock keeps its time. And suddenly this ordinary room feels almost like a paradise. Maybe we don't need a perfect day. Maybe we just need to look this way at all the little things we pass that quietly make the good days last. Sugar on the counter, sunlight on the floor, coffee getting sweeter than it was before. Nothing extraordinary, nothing I can name, just a little morning magic making me smile again. Sugar on the counter, a little mess of white. Funny how the smallest things can make a morning bright. I used to wait for fireworks, for something big and new. Now I find a little wonder in a cup of coffee too. A song from an open window, a shadow from a tree, a teaspoon left beside the cup, and a little time for me. Maybe joy doesn't knock, maybe it just quietly stays on kitchen counters and ordinary days. Sugar on the counter, sunlight on the floor, coffee getting sweeter than it was before. Nothing extraordinary, but somehow that's enough. A quiet little morning can be more than enough. Sugar on the counter, morning in my eyes. Sometimes all the happiness we need is small in size. I wipe the counter slowly, take another sip and smile. Nothing special happened today, and maybe that's beautiful. Sugar on the counter, coffee in my hands, a simple little morning, exactly as I planned. Rain on the window, coffee in the air, a little bit of yesterday still resting there. The morning came dressed in gray, little drops tapping out a melody. I watched them race along the glass while the city disappeared beneath the rain. My coffee warmed my fingertips, and suddenly I remembered the way you used to hold your cup with both hands in December. But this time it didn't hurt, it only made me smile. Some memories lose their weight when you leave them for a while. Maybe the heart doesn't forget, maybe it simply learns how to hold the past without getting burned. Rain tastes like coffee on a quiet afternoon, a little bitter, a little sweet, like an old familiar tune. Rain tastes like coffee when the sky turns soft and gray. I don't miss you like I used to, I just miss those rainy days. There's a table by the window where can hear the cups and silverware and distant voices through the walls. Someone opens up an umbrella, someone runs across the street, and the rain keeps playing softly like a rhythm underneath. I turn the page I'm reading, take another little sip, and realize some memories don't need to be erased to let you live. Maybe goodbye isn't always a door that has to slam. Sometimes it's just a quiet road that leads you somewhere else. Rain tastes like coffee on a quiet afternoon. A little bitter, a little sweet, like an old familiar tune. Rain tastes like coffee when the sky turns soft and gray. I don't miss you like I used to, I just miss those rainy days. There was a time I'd watch the rain and hope you'd call my name. I'd stare at every passing car and wonder where you were. Now I watch the clouds move slowly and let the silence stay. Some things can still be beautiful even after they fade away. So let it rain, let it fall. I don't need to understand it all. I'll take my coffee by the window and let the old days go. Rain tastes like coffee and the evening feels brand new. The sky is still a little gray, but there's sunlight coming through. Rain tastes like coffee and I'm finally okay. Some memories can stay behind without asking me to stay. Rain on the window, one last sip of coffee. The room is warm, the world is quiet, and somewhere between the rain and morning, I let you go. Rain tastes like coffee. One little light against the blue, a quiet cafe waiting for you. The street is turning silver as the afternoon fades away. Cars are passing slowly underneath the evening rain. There's a little cafe glowing at the corner of the street, warm light spilling through the window like a place where hearts can breathe. I push the door open softly, hear the little bell above. Someone's playing piano like they're singing without words. And I don't know what I'm looking for, but I don't feel lost anymore. Sometimes a little light is enough to guide you home tonight. The little cafe light shining through the rain, a warm cup in my hands, and nothing left to explain. The little cafe light making shadows disappear for a few quiet hours. Everything feels clear. I could stay here forever, where the world moves slow outside. Underneath that little cafe light, I feel alright. There's a couple by the window, sharing something on a phone. An old man reads the paper like he's perfectly alone. The waitress brings my coffee with a smile I've seen before, and the piano keeps on playing while the rain taps on the door. I watch the steam rise slowly, like a thought I can hold on to. Maybe every quiet evening has a little gift for you. No perfect conversation, no reason to pretend. Just a room full of strangers who somehow feel like friends. The little cafe light shining through the rain, a warm cup in my hands, and nothing left to explain. The little cafe light making shadows disappear for a few quiet hours. Everything feels clear. I could stay here forever, where the world moves slow outside. Underneath that little cafe light, I feel alright. Maybe home isn't always a place we know by name. Maybe it's a little window where the rain looks beautiful again. Maybe it's a piano playing softly in the dark. Maybe it's a cup of coffee warming up a tired heart. And maybe tonight I don't need to go anywhere. I'll just sit beneath this light and let the quiet take me there. The little cafe light still shining through the rain. The city keeps on moving, but I don't feel the same. The little cafe light like a star beside the street. Every little sound around me feels gentle, warm and sweet. I could stay here forever with the rain on the other side. Underneath that little cafe light, I feel alive. The chairs are turning upside down, the piano fades away. I step outside slowly into the silver rain and look back one more time at that little golden glow. Somewhere in the quiet city, there's a light I know. The little cafe light, still glowing, still warm, still home. One page, one sip, one quiet afternoon, and nowhere else to be. I opened up a book beside the window where the afternoon was turning gold. The coffee had just started cooling, but I didn't want to let it go. A sentence caught me by surprise, and I read it twice before I knew. Sometimes words inside a book say things we never learned to say. The room was barely making sound, just the piano in the corner, and every little passing moment seemed to move a little slower. I don't know how long I've been here, and I don't really need to know. Somewhere between these quiet pages, I forgot the world below. Pages between sips, coffee between lines, a little bit of sunlight falling softly through the blinds. Pages between sips, time between my hands. I don't need a perfect story, I just need to understand that a quiet afternoon can be everything I need when I'm sitting by the window, letting every moment breathe. There's a pressed flower in the middle from a summer long ago. I don't remember who it came from, but I like the way it stayed. I turn another page slowly, hear the rain begin outside. The words become a little blurry when the evening starts to rise. The coffee leaves a little circle on the wooden table beneath, and somehow even that small mark feels like a memory. Maybe life is not a novel we have to finish by tonight. Maybe every unfinished chapter still deserves a little light. Pages between sips, coffee between lines, a little bit of sunlight falling softly through the blinds. Pages between sips, time between my hands. I don't need a perfect story, I just need to understand that a quiet afternoon can be everything I need when I'm sitting by the window, letting every moment breathe. I used to rush the ending, skip the middle just to know where every story would be going before I let the pages flow. Now I like the little spaces between one thought and the next, the quiet after every sentence, the words I haven't read yet. So I'll leave the book half open, leave my coffee where it stands, let tomorrow write its chapter. I don't need to know the plans. Pages between sips, rain against the glass. The sunlight has grown softer as the afternoon slips past. Pages between sips, a story left undone. Maybe that's the beauty of not knowing what's to come. I close the book gently, but I don't leave just yet. Some moments aren't meant to finish, some are meant to be kept. One page, one sip, one quiet room. The coffee's gone cold, but the afternoon stays warm. I open the book again and read the next line slowly, one page at a time. chair beside the window where the morning used to find us. I came back to our little cafe on a quiet Sunday afternoon. Same wooden table, same old piano, same sunlight coming through. I ordered what I always ordered, coffee with a little sugar. Then I looked across the table and remembered sitting there with you. Your chair is by the window where you used to watch the rain. You draw little circles on the glass and tell me stories without names. Funny how a place can keep the shape of someone gone, even when the years have moved and carried everything along. Your chair by the window, still catching morning light. I don't feel the ache anymore, it just feels warm tonight. Your chair by the window, your memory passing through. Some places keep a little piece of the people we once knew. And if I sit here quietly, I can almost hear you say, don't let the coffee get too cold, the way you used to say. I remember rainy afternoons when neither one of us would leave. We'd talk about our little dreams and everything we hoped to be. You'd steal the foam from my coffee, I'd pretend that I was mad. Those tiny ordinary moments were the best days that we had. Now someone else is sitting there, reading underneath the light, and somehow that feels beautiful, like everything is moving right. Because memories aren't promises, they don't ask us to return. They can simply sit beside us without asking to be heard. Your chair by the window, still catching morning light. I don't feel the ache anymore, it just feels warm tonight. Your chair by the window, your memory passing through. Some places keep a little piece of the people we once knew. And if I sit here quietly, I can almost hear you say, don't let the coffee get too cold, the way you used to say. I used to think I'd lose you if I stopped remembering, but time has taught me something about letting memories sing. You don't have to hold the past to prove that it was real. Sometimes letting go is simply learning how to feel. So I'll leave your chair untouched in the corner of my mind, not because I'm waiting, just because it was a beautiful time. Your chair by the window, still catching afternoon. The coffee tastes a little sweeter when I think of you. Your chair by the window, when the rain begins again, I smile at what we were, instead of asking what could have been. Some people leave our lives, but never back at your chair one last time, still by the window, still catching light, and I smile, then I go. Warm hands, quiet heart, morning light, a gentle start. The morning found me slowly, with the curtains halfway closed, a little silver sunlight resting softly on the floor. I wrap my hands around my coffee and listen to the room, the kettle's little whisper, the flowers starting to bloom. There was a time I'd wake up with 1,000 things to do. Now I'm learning how to wake up and simply be here too. I don't need to fix the morning, I don't need to change the sky. I can let the quiet hold me, I can let the hours pass by. Warm hands, quiet heart, let the morning take its time. Coffee breathing in the cup, sunlight drawing little lines. Warm hands, quiet heart, nothing missing, nothing wrong. Sometimes peace arrives so softly, you don't notice it has come. I don't need a perfect day, I don't need to know the start. I've got warm hands and a quiet heart. Outside, the city slowly gathers, cars begin to fill the street. But inside this little room, everything is soft and sweet. I put some music on the speaker, something gentle, something blue, and the piano fills the silence like an old friend passing through. I think about the years behind me, all the roads I thought I'd miss. Funny how the life I'm living wasn't something I could picture like this. Maybe growing isn't louder, maybe it is learning when to stop fighting every silence and make a home inside yourself. Warm hands, quiet heart, let the morning take its time. Coffee breathing in the cup, sunlight drawing little lines. Warm hands, quiet heart, nothing missing, nothing wrong. Sometimes peace arrives so softly, you don't notice it has come. I don't need a perfect day, I don't need to know the start. I've got warm hands and a quiet heart. So here's to all the mornings when we don't have much to say, to the cups we hold together and the thoughts we let drift away. Here's to taking one deep breath before the whole world starts. Here's to finding little pieces of ourselves inside the quiet parts. If tomorrow gets too heavy, I'll remember what I know, that a gentle heart can carry more than it will ever show. Warm hands, quiet heart, go let the whole world move along. I found a little silence where I finally belong. I don't need a perfect life, I don't need a brand new start. I've got warm hands, I've got a quiet heart. Coffee cooling slowly, sunlight moving on the wall. The morning doesn't ask me to become someone at all. Warm hands, quiet heart. And for this moment, that's enough. Morning on the table, coffee in the light. Half a cup of sunshine makes everything feel right. The clouds were hanging low today, but sunlight found a little way through the curtains, through the gray, and landed softly where I stayed. I pour my coffee almost full, watch the little steam rise up, then sunlight touched the other half, like the morning filled my cup. I smiled at something so small, something I would have missed before. A little golden patch of light moving slowly across the floor. Maybe I don't need the whole sky to make this morning feel alive. Maybe one little ray's enough to remind me I'm still in love. Half a cup of sunshine, a little gold in my day. Half a cup of sunshine, chasing all the gray away. I don't need perfect weather, I don't need blue skies above. Sometimes half a little sunshine is more than enough. Half a cup of sunshine warm between my hands. Maybe happiness isn't something we have to understand. I opened up the window, let the cool air touch my face. The city sounded different, like it finally found its pace. A child was laughing down the street, someone's watering their plants. An old man walked beneath the trees with flowers in his hands. And suddenly the morning didn't feel so ordinary. Every little moving thing was beautiful and temporary. Maybe we've been looking too far for everything we think we are, when there's a little light nearby waiting for us to notice it shine. Half a cup of sunshine, a little gold in my day. Half a cup of sunshine, chasing all the gray away. I don't need perfect weather, I don't need blue skies above. Sometimes half a little sunshine is more than enough. Half a cup of sunshine warm between my hands. Maybe happiness isn't something we have to understand. If tomorrow brings the rain, I'll remember this again. Light doesn't have to stay all day to make the shadows change. If the evening comes too soon, cup of sunshine and a coffee getting cold. Half a cup of sunshine and a heart that's growing bold. I don't need perfect mornings, I don't need everything I love. Sometimes half a little sunshine is more than enough. Half a cup of sunshine, golden on the floor. I thought I needed something bigger, but I don't anymore. The clouds are slowly opening, the sunlight fills my room. My coffee's almost finished, but the morning's still in bloom. Half a cup of sunshine, half a little light, and somehow everything feels right. The lights are getting softer, the streets are slowing down. A little cup of coffee and the quiet of the town. The evening settles on the rooftops, windows glowing one by one. Traffic sounds are getting softer as another day is done. I sit beside the window with my favorite little cup. The coffee leaves a ring of warmth where I place my hands upon. The piano plays somewhere nearby, 3 floors above the street. And for a moment all the noise feels distant underneath. I used to fear the silence like something I should fill. Now I wait for it to find me and let the whole world still. When the city gets quiet, I can finally hear my heart. When the city gets quiet, everything falls into place. The lights become like stars, the streets become a stream, and somewhere in the silence I remember how to dream. When the city gets quiet, I don't need to be anywhere. Just a warm cup by the window and the soft midnight air. A taxi turns the corner, its headlights sweep the wall. Someone closes up a shop below, I hear the distant call. The rain begins so gently, I almost don't hear it start. Tiny drops against the glass like fingers tapping on my heart. I turn the music lower and let the room become still. There's something about the nighttime that morning never will. The day can keep its questions, the night can keep its blue. For these few quiet minutes, I don't have to figure anything out. When the city gets quiet, I can finally hear my heart. When the city gets quiet, everything falls into place. The lights become like stars, the streets become a stream, and somewhere in the silence I remember how to dream. When the city gets quiet, I don't need to be anywhere. Just a warm cup by the window in the soft midnight air. Maybe peace isn't city whisper, let the windows slowly glow. I'll stay here with my coffee and let the evening flow. When the city gets quiet and the last lights start to fade, I don't need another answer, I don't need another day. The world becomes a painting in the glass before my eyes, and every little window looks like a star tonight. When the city gets quiet, I can finally hear my heart, and I realize the silence wasn't empty from the start. The streets are almost sleeping, the rain is softened too. My coffee's getting colder, but I don't mind if it does. When the city gets quiet, I stay a little longer. Just me, the window, and the night. Your handwriting on a paper napkin, coffee rings, and yesterday I found a little napkin inside an old cafe book. 3 lines written in your handwriting, and the smile you used to give me when I looked. You wrote, "Don't forget the coffee," then underneath, "Stay a little while." I remember laughing at the table, you pretending not to smile. The ink has started fading, but the words are still there. Funny how something so ordinary can take me anywhere. We never knew those little moments would become the ones we'd keep. We thought we had forever, so we never counted them as deep. Notes on a paper napkin, words we never meant to save, little pieces of a morning that the years couldn't take away. Notes on a paper napkin, coffee stains around your name. Some memories don't need a photograph to make them feel the same. I can hear your laughter, I can see you looking back, all because of 3 little sentences written on a paper napkin. There was something about that morning, the rain was falling soft and slow. You said you liked the weather because it gave us nowhere else to go. We talked about our favorite places and the dreams we'd someday chase. You drew a tiny little window with a heart beside the frame. I wonder where you are now, if you still drink coffee that way. 2 sugars and a little cream on a quiet rainy day. Life moved on like it always does, different streets and different skies, but some little things stay with us long after the goodbye. Notes on a paper napkin, words we never meant to save, little pieces of a morning that the years couldn't take away. Notes on a paper napkin, coffee stains around your name. Some memories don't need a photograph to make them feel the same. I can hear your laughter, I can see you looking back, All because of three little sentences written on a paper napkin. Maybe love isn't always something that is meant to stay. Sometimes it becomes a story that gets softer with each day. And I'm not holding on, I'm just thankful that it happened. Some beautiful things are temporary, like sunlight through a window. So I'll fold this little napkin, put it safely in the book. Not because I'm waiting, just because I like the way it looks. Notes on a paper napkin, fading slowly in my hands. A little piece of yesterday, I finally understand. Notes on a paper napkin, a quiet memory, proof that ordinary mornings can become eternity. I don't need to bring you back, I don't need to change the past. I'm just grateful for the little things that somehow learn to last. I close the book gently. The cafe is almost still. Coffee rings on the wooden table, rain against the windowsill. Three little sentences in faded ink, and for one quiet moment I remember everything. Notes on a paper napkin, still warm, still sweet, still here. Stay a little longer, the morning isn't gone. There's still a little sunlight hanging on. The cafe is getting quieter, the morning rushes past. Your coffee sitting beside you, mine is almost finished at last. There's sunlight on the table and shadows on the wall. Neither one of us is speaking, but I don't mind at all. Outside, the city carries on, cars are moving through the street. But here inside this little room, the world feels incomplete without this peace. So don't look at the clock, don't think about the day. Let this little moment have its own way. Stay until the coffee cools, stay until the sunlight moves. We don't need another reason, we don't need another place to choose. Stay until the coffee cools, until the last warm feeling fades. Some moments are too beautiful to hurry through or trade. Stay a little longer, let the whole world pass us by. We'll leave when the coffee's cold, but not tonight. The piano plays a softer song, someone laughs across the room. A spoon is turning in a cup, and afternoon is coming soon. I watch the steam disappear from the edge of your cup, and wonder how a simple morning could ever feel like enough. Maybe it's the way you listen, it's the way you smile. Maybe it's just being no forgetting time for a while. We don't have to promise tomorrow or forever. We only need this moment and this little piece of weather. Stay until the coffee cools, stay until the sunlight moves. We don't need another reason, we don't need another place to choose. Stay until the coffee cools, until the last warm feeling fades. Some moments are too beautiful to hurry through or trade. Stay a little longer, let the whole world pass us by. We'll leave when the coffee's cold, but not tonight. One day we'll remember this ordinary afternoon, the little cafe window, the soft familiar tune. We won't remember every word or what we came here to do. We'll just remember how it felt to have nowhere else to go but here with you. So if the evening finds us before we're ready to leave, let it wait outside the doorway. Let the quiet stay with me. Stay until the coffee cools, stay until the golden fades. Let the shadows cross the table, let the afternoon become a shade. Stay until the coffee cools, until there's nothing left to say. We don't have to hold forever, we can simply hold today. Stay a little longer while the last light fills the room. Let the world begin without us, we'll be leaving soon. The coffee is finally colder, the sunlight's almost gone. The chairs are getting empty, the cafe lights turn on. You smile and reach for your coat, I smile and let you go. Some moments don't need forever to be beautiful. Stay until the coffee cools, then we'll walk home slowly. No promises, no hurry, just one beautiful morning. We decided not to rush. Morning comes quietly, no need to hurry. Just coffee, soft light, and a little time. The curtains move with the morning breeze. Sunlight falls through the maple trees. A little steam is dancing in the air. I hear the city waking somewhere. My coffee's warm between my hands. A little world I finally understand. No messages, no place I need to be. Just this quiet moment keeping me. And for once I don't need to know where this morning's gonna go. I can let the hours pass me by, with the blue above the sky. Coffee beside the window, sunlight across the floor. Nothing I need to run to, nothing I'm waiting for. Coffee beside the window, your old song playing low. Maybe peace was always here, I just never took it slow. There's a little rain left on the glass, watching tiny drops slowly pass. A stranger walks beneath an umbrella. Somehow the morning feels much better. I turn another page in my book, take another sip and take a look at all the little things I used to miss. The quiet kind of happiness, and for once I don't need to chase another dream, another place. I can breathe and let my heart remember how the mornings start. Coffee beside the window, sunlight across the floor. Nothing I need to run to, nothing I'm waiting for. Coffee beside the window, your old song playing low. Maybe peace was always here, I just never took it slow. Maybe life isn't made of all the things we try to find. Maybe it's the gentle days that quietly save our minds. A warm cup, a soft chair, a little sunlight everywhere. And if tomorrow brings its noise, I'll remember this small choice: to slow down, to stay, to let the morning have its way. Coffee beside the window, golden light on my face. No need to make forever out of this beautiful place. Coffee beside the window, the whole world moving slow. If this is all I have today, and today is enough to hold. Coffee getting colder, morning getting brighter, and I'm still here beside the window, taking it slow, just coffee and quiet. Soft rain on the window, coffee warm in my hands. The morning writes in silver what nobody understands. There's a little cloud above my cup, while the gray sky slowly opens up. Tiny drops are running down the pane, like little rivers made of yesterday's rain. I draw a circle with my fingertip, watch the city through a broken little glimpse. People passing underneath their umbrellas, everyone moving somewhere together. But I'm staying here just for a while, letting the morning teach me how to smile. I don't need a reason, I don't need a plan. Sometimes being nowhere is exactly where I am. Steam on the glass, rain on the street, coffee in my hands and a slow piano beat. The world can wait outside this room, while morning paints everything in bloom. Steam on the glass, soft light in the gray. I don't have to find the perfect words today. If peace has a sound, I think I finally know it's the rain on the window and the coffee down below. The chair across from me is empty, but somehow it doesn't feel lonely. There's a book I haven't finished yet, and a song I haven't forgotten. The waiter smiles as he walks by. Someone laughs at the table on my right. Little pieces of a normal day, making all the heavy things fade away. I take another sip and breathe a little deeper. Maybe life gets softer when we stop trying to keep up. I used to count the minutes like they were running out. Now I'm letting every second take the longer way around. Steam on the glass, rain on the street, coffee in my hands and a slow piano beat. The world can wait outside this room while morning paints everything in bloom. Steam on the glass, soft light in the gray. I don't have to find the perfect words today. If peace has a sound, I think I finally know it's the rain on the window and the coffee down below. Maybe tomorrow I'll run again, chasing the sunlight, chasing the end. But not this morning, not while the rain is writing little stories across the window pane. So let the city hurry, let the clocks move on. I'll stay here a little longer until the quiet is gone. Steam on the glass, rain fading away, a little golden sunlight finding its way. The world is still waiting, but I don't need to go. I've got this quiet morning and a heart that's moving slow. Steam on the glass, one last sip of coffee. Sometimes the smallest moments are the ones that keep us softly. The rain is getting lighter, the window starts to clear, and somewhere in the morning I feel completely here. Steam on the glass and nowhere else to be. One chair, one cup, one quiet morning, and that's enough. I found a little table by the wall where I can watch the sunlight slowly fall. The waiter asks, just one today? I smile and say, yes, that's okay. There's music floating softly overhead, a little piano playing what I haven't said. The coffee smells like something new, and for a moment I don't miss you. I used to think an empty chair meant there was something missing there. Now I see the space beside me has a little room to breathe. A table for one under the morning sun, a cup of coffee, nowhere I have to run. A table for one, and I'm learning how to stay. Maybe being alone isn't such a lonely place. I can hear my own thoughts, I can hear the city hum, and for the first time in a long time I'm happy with a table for one. I bring a book and leave my phone away, let the hours disappear without a name. A woman laughs at the table near the door, a bicycle rolls slowly past the floor. The sunlight finds the sugar in my cup and paints little diamonds when I stir it up. Funny how A quiet afternoon can feel like coming home so soon. I don't need someone to call, I don't need somebody after all. Not because my heart forgot to love, but because I finally know enough. A table for one under the morning sun, a cup of coffee and nowhere I have to run. A table for one, and I'm learning how to stay. Maybe being alone isn't such a lonely place. I can hear my own thoughts, I can hear the city hum, and for the first time in a long time, I'm happy with a table for one. There was a time I'd watch the door, hoping you'd walk in like before. I'd leave an empty chair just in case. Now I don't need to save your place. The coffee's warm, the piano's low, and I have somewhere I wanna go. Not far away, not somewhere new, just deeper into the quiet of me. A table for one in the afternoon sun, a little sweetness at the bottom of my cup. A table for one, no sadness in my eyes, just a quiet little freedom growing underneath the light. I can hear my own thoughts, I can hear the city hum, and I finally understand why I love this table for one. One chair, one cup, one unfinished page. The afternoon keeps moving, but I don't have to chase. A table for one, and a heart at ease, just me, the coffee, and the gentle breeze. No alarm, no hurry, just sunlight and a sleepy Sunday morning slip beneath the curtains, like it knew I wasn't ready yet. Coffee waiting on the kitchen counter, steam curling where the sunlight met. I leave my phone beside the pillow, let the messages wait another day. There's something beautiful about doing nothing when the world keeps telling you to stay awake. So I pull the curtains open wide, let a little golden morning inside. Today doesn't need a destination, I'm giving time a vacation. Sunday in slow motion, coffee cooling in my hands, bare feet on the wooden floor, no reason, no demands. Sunday in slow motion, let the afternoon arrive. I don't need to chase the hours, I just wanna feel alive. If the world keeps moving, let it move without me. Today I'm learning how beautiful a quiet day can be. There's an old record softly turning, the kind that makes the room feel warm. A little toast beside my coffee, and sunlight dancing through the storm. I water all the little plants, then sit beside beside the window for a while. Funny how the smallest things can put a little peace behind a smile. Maybe we were never meant to fill each minute that we get. Maybe some hours are meant to disappear without leaving anything behind but peace. Sunday in slow motion, coffee cooling in my hands, bare feet on the wooden floor, no reason, no demands. Sunday in slow motion, let the afternoon arrive. I don't need to chase the hours, I just wanna feel alive. If the world keeps moving, let it move without me. Today I'm learning how beautiful a quiet day can be. Tomorrow I'll wake up early, put my shoes on, join the crowd. I'll answer every little question, I'll make my mother proud. But tonight I won't borrow any worries from tomorrow. There's enough sunlight on the floor to make me want a little more. So I'll stay right here with this coffee and this quiet atmosphere. Sunday in slow motion, golden shadows on the wall, a little music in the kitchen, and no hurry at all. Sunday in slow motion, let the evening take its time. If happiness is something simple, then this little life is mine. Let the world keep moving, let the city disappear. I'll remember this slow Sunday whenever life gets loud again. Coffee almost finished, sunlight fading low, no place I need to be, no place I need to go. Sunday in slow motion, stay a little longer, just a little longer. Morning light, coffee steam, little things become a dream. There's sugar on the counter and a spoon beside the sink. I was halfway through my coffee when I suddenly stopped to think. The radio is humming something soft and out of tune. There's sunlight on the kitchen floor and flowers in a little room. I don't know why I'm smiling, maybe nothing happened at all. Maybe happiness was hiding in the quiet after dawn. We spend our days looking so far away for something beautiful to come our way. But sometimes all we really need is a little sweetness underneath. Sugar on the counter, sunlight on the floor, coffee getting sweeter than it was before. Nothing extraordinary, nothing I can name, just a little morning magic making me smile again. Sugar on the counter, a little mess of white. Funny how the smallest things can make a morning bright. There's a note beside the coffee that I wrote to myself last night. Don't forget to breathe tomorrow, now it makes me laugh in the light. I sky. The kettle starts its little song, the old clock keeps its time, and suddenly this ordinary room feels almost like a paradise. Maybe we don't need a perfect day, maybe we just need to look this way at all the little things we pass that quietly make the good days last. Sugar on the counter, sunlight on the floor, coffee getting sweeter than it was before. Nothing extraordinary, nothing I can name, just a little morning magic making me smile again. Sugar on the counter, a little mess of white. Funny how the smallest things can make a morning bright. I used to wait for fireworks, for something big and new. Now I find a little wonder in a cup of coffee too. A song from an open window, a shadow from a tree, a teaspoon left beside the cup, and a little time for me. Maybe joy doesn't knock, maybe it just quietly stays on kitchen counters and ordinary days. Sugar on the counter, sunlight on the floor, coffee getting sweeter than it was before. Nothing extraordinary, but somehow that's enough. A quiet little morning can be more than enough. Sugar on the counter, morning in my eyes. Sometimes all the happiness we need is small in size. I wipe the counter slowly, take another sip and smile. Nothing special happened today, and maybe that's beautiful. Sugar on the counter, coffee in my hands. A simple little morning, exactly as I planned. Coffee in the air, a little bit of yesterday still resting there. The morning came dressed in gray, little drops tapping out a melody. I watched them race along the glass while the city disappeared beneath the rain. My coffee warmed my fingertips, and suddenly I remembered the way you used to hold your cup with both hands in December. But this time it didn't hurt, it only made me smile. Some memories lose their weight when you leave them for a while. Maybe the heart doesn't forget, maybe it simply learns how to hold the past without getting burned. Rain tastes like coffee on a quiet afternoon, a little bitter, a little sweet, like an old familiar tune. Rain tastes like coffee when the sky turns soft and gray. I don't miss you like I used to, I just miss those rainy days. There's a table by the window where the afternoon light falls. I can hear the cups and silverware and distant voices through the walls. Someone opens up an umbrella, someone runs across the street, and the rain keeps playing softly like a rhythm underneath. I turn the page I'm reading, take another little sip, and realize some memories don't need to be erased to let you isn't always a door that has to slam. Sometimes it's just a quiet road that leads you somewhere else. Rain tastes like coffee on a quiet afternoon. A little bitter, a little sweet, like an old familiar tune. Rain tastes like coffee when the sky turns soft and gray. I don't miss you like I used to, I just miss those rainy days. There was a time I'd watch the rain and hope you'd call my name. I'd stare at every passing car and wonder where you were. Now I watch the clouds move slowly and let the silence stay. Some things can still be beautiful even after they fade away. So let it rain, let it fall. I don't need to understand it all. I'll take my coffee by the window and let the old days go. Rain tastes like coffee and the evening feels brand new. The sky is still a little gray, but there's sunlight coming through. Rain tastes like coffee and I'm finally okay. Some memories can stay behind without asking me to stay. Rain on the window, one last sip of coffee. The room is warm, the world is quiet, and somewhere between the rain and morning, I let you go. Rain tastes like coffee. One little light against the blue, a quiet cafe waiting for you. The street is turning silver as the afternoon fades away. Cars are passing slowly underneath the evening rain. There's a little cafe glowing at the corner of the street, warm light spilling through the window like a place where hearts can breathe. I push the door open softly, hear the little bell above. Someone's playing piano like they're singing without words. And I don't know what I'm looking for, but I don't feel lost anymore. Sometimes a little light is enough to guide you home tonight. The little cafe light shining through the rain, a warm cup in my hands and nothing left to explain. The little cafe light making shadows disappear for a few quiet hours. Everything feels clear. I could stay here forever, where the world moves slow outside underneath that little cafe light. I feel alright. There's a couple by the window sharing something on a phone. An old man reads the paper like he's perfectly alone. The waitress brings my coffee with with a smile I've seen before, and the piano keeps on playing while the rain taps on the door. I watch the steam rise slowly, like a thought I can't hold on to. Maybe every quiet evening has a little gift for you. No perfect conversation, no reason to pretend, just a room full of strangers who somehow feel like friends. The little cafe light shining through the rain, a warm cup in my hands, and nothing left to explain. The little cafe light making shadows disappear for a few quiet hours. Everything feels clear. I could stay here forever, where the world moves slow outside, underneath that little cafe light. I feel alright. Maybe home isn't always a place we know by name. Maybe it's a little window where the rain looks beautiful again. Maybe it's a piano playing softly in the dark. Maybe it's a cup of coffee warming up a tired heart. And maybe tonight I don't need to go anywhere. I'll just sit beneath this light and let the quiet take me there. The little cafe light still shining through the rain. The city keeps on moving, but I don't feel the same. The little cafe light, like a star beside the street. Every little sound around me feels gentle, warm and sweet. I could stay here forever, with the rain on the other side, underneath that little cafe light. I feel alive. The chairs are turning upside down, the piano fades away. I step outside slowly into the silver rain and look back one more time at that little golden glow somewhere in the quiet city. There's a light I know, the little cafe light, still glowing, still warm, still home. One page, one sip, one quiet afternoon, nowhere else to be. I opened up a book beside the window where the afternoon was turning gold. The coffee had just started cooling, but I didn't want to let it go. A sentence caught me by surprise, and I read it twice before I knew. Sometimes words inside a book say things we never learned to say. The room was barely making sound, just the piano in the corner, and every little passing moment seemed to move a little slower. I don't know how long I've been here, and I don't really need to know. Somewhere between these quiet pages, I forgot the world below. Pages between sips, coffee between lines, a little bit of sunlight falling softly through the blinds. Pages between sips, time between my hands. I don't need a perfect story, I just need to understand that a quiet afternoon can be everything I need. When I'm sitting by the window, letting every moment breathe. There's a pressed flower in the middle from a summer long ago. I don't remember who it came from, but I like the way it stayed. I turn another page slowly, hear the rain begin outside. The words become a little blurry when the evening starts to rise. The coffee leaves a little circle on the wooden table beneath, and somehow even that small mark feels like a memory. Maybe life is not a novel we have to finish by tonight. Maybe every unfinished chapter still deserves a little light. Pages between sips, coffee between lines, a little bit of sunlight falling softly through the blinds. Pages between sips, time between my hands. I don't need a perfect story, I just need to understand that a quiet afternoon can be everything I need. When I'm sitting by the window, letting every moment breathe. I used to rush the ending, skip the middle, just to know where every story would be going before I let the pages flow. Now I like the little spaces between one thought and the next, the quiet after every sentence, the words I haven't read yet. So I'll leave the book half open, leave my coffee where it stands, let tomorrow write its chapter. I don't need to know the plans. Pages between sips, rain against the glass. The sunlight has grown softer as the afternoon slips past. Pages between sips, a story left undone. Maybe that's the beauty of not knowing what's to come. I close the book gently, but I don't leave just yet. Some moments aren't meant to finish, some are meant to be kept. One page, one sip, one quiet room. The coffee's gone cold, but the afternoon stays warm. I open the book again and read the next line slowly, one page at a time. There's still a chair beside the window where the morning used to find us. I came back to our little cafe on a quiet Sunday afternoon. Same wooden table, same old piano, same sunlight coming coming through. I ordered what I always ordered, coffee with a little sugar. Then I looked across the table and remembered sitting there with you. Your chair is by the window where you used to watch the rain. You draw little circles on the glass and tell me stories without names. Funny how a place can keep the shape of someone gone, even when the years have moved and carried everything along. Your chair by the window, still catching morning light. I don't feel the ache anymore, it just feels warm tonight. Your chair by the window, your memory passing through. Some places keep a little piece of the people we once knew. And if I sit here quietly, I can almost hear you say, don't let the coffee get too cold, the way you used to say. I remember rainy afternoons when neither one of us would leave. We talk about our little dreams and everything we hope to be. You'd steal the phone from my coffee, I'd pretend that I was mad. Those tiny ordinary moments were the best days that we had. Now someone else is sitting there, reading underneath the light. And somehow that feels beautiful, like everything is moving right. Because memories aren't promises, they don't ask us to return. They can simply sit beside us without asking to be heard. Your chair by the window, still catching morning light. I don't feel the ache anymore, it just feels warm tonight. Your chair by the window, your memory passing through. Some places keep a little piece of the people we once knew. And if I sit here quietly, I can almost hear you say, don't let the coffee get too cold, the way you used to say. I used to think I'd lose you if I stopped remembering, but time has taught me something about letting memories sing. You don't have to hold the past to prove that it was real. Sometimes letting go is simply learning how to feel. So I'll leave your chair untouched in the corner of my mind, not because I'm waiting, just because it was a beautiful time. Your chair by the window, still catching afternoon. The coffee tastes a little sweeter when I think of you. Your chair by the window, and the rain begins again. I smile at what we were, instead of asking what could have been. Some people leave our lives, but now take my coat and walk toward the door. I look back at your chair one last time, still by the window, still catching light. And I smile, then I go. Warm hands, quiet heart, morning light, a gentle start. The morning found me slowly, with the curtains halfway closed, a little silver sunlight resting softly on the floor. I wrap my hands around my coffee and listen to the room, the kettle's little whisper, the flowers starting to bloom. There was a time I'd wake up with 1,000 things to do. Now I'm learning how to wake up and simply be here too. I don't need to fix the morning, I don't need to change the sky. I can let the quiet hold me, I can let the hours pass by. Warm hands, quiet heart, let the morning take its time. Coffee breathing in the cup, sunlight drawing little lines. Warm hands, quiet heart, nothing missing, nothing wrong. Sometimes peace arrives so softly, you don't notice it has come. I don't need a perfect day, I don't need to know the start. I've got warm hands and a quiet heart. Outside, the city slowly gathers, cars begin to fill the street. But inside this little room, everything is soft and sweet. I put some music on the speaker, something gentle, something blue, and the piano fills the silence like an old friend passing through. I think about the years behind me, all the roads I thought I'd miss. Funny how the life I'm living wasn't something I could picture like this. Maybe growing isn't louder, maybe it is learning when to stop fighting every silence and make a home inside yourself. Warm hands, quiet heart, let the morning take its time. Coffee breathing in the cup, sunlight drawing little lines. Warm hands, quiet heart, nothing missing, nothing wrong. Sometimes peace arrives so softly, you don't notice it has come. I don't need a perfect day, I don't need to know the start. I've got warm hands and a quiet heart. So here's to all the mornings when we don't have much to say, to the cups we hold together and the thoughts we let drift away. Here's to taking one deep breath before the whole world starts. Here's to finding little pieces of ourselves inside the quiet parts. If tomorrow gets too heavy, I'll remember what I know, that a gentle heart can carry more than it will ever show. Warm hands, quiet heart, golden morning on my face. I don't need to run somewhere, I can stay inside this grace. Warm hands, quiet heart, let the whole world move along. I have found a little silence where I finally belong. I don't need a perfect life, I don't need a brand new start. I've got warm hands, I've got a quiet heart, coffee cooling slowly, sunlight moving on the wall. The morning doesn't ask me to become someone at all. Warm hands, quiet heart, and for this moment, that's enough. Morning on the table, coffee in the light, half a cup of sunshine makes everything feel right. The clouds were hanging low today, but sunlight found a little way through the curtains, through the gray, and landed softly where I stayed. I poured my coffee almost full, watched the little steam rise up. Then sunlight touched the other half, like the morning filled my cup. I smiled at something so small, something I would have missed before. A little golden patch of light moving slowly across the floor. Maybe I don't need the whole sky to make this morning feel alive. Maybe one little ray is enough to remind me I'm still in love. Half a cup of sunshine, a little gold in my day. Half a cup of sunshine, chasing all the gray away. I don't need perfect weather, I don't need blue skies above. Sometimes half a little sunshine is more than enough. Half a cup of sunshine, warm between my hands. Maybe happiness isn't something we have to understand. I opened up the window, let the cool air touch my face. The city sounded different, like it finally found its pace. A child was laughing down the street, someone's watering their plants. An old man walked beneath the trees with flowers in his hands. And suddenly the morning didn't feel so ordinary. Every little moving thing was beautiful and temporary. Maybe we've been looking too far for everything we think we are, when there's a little light nearby waiting for us to notice it shine. Half a cup of sunshine, a little gold in my day. Half a cup of sunshine, chasing all the gray away. I don't need perfect weather, I don't need blue skies above. Sometimes half a little sunshine is more than enough. Half a cup of sunshine, warm between my hands. Maybe happiness isn't something we have to understand. If tomorrow brings the rain, I'll remember too soon. I'll keep a little morning moon inside my heart, inside my room. A little warmth to carry through. Half a cup of sunshine and a coffee getting cold. Half a cup of sunshine and a heart that's growing bold. I don't need perfect mornings, I don't need everything I love. Sometimes half a little sunshine is more than enough. Half a cup of sunshine, golden on the floor. I thought I needed something bigger, but I don't anymore. The clouds are slowly opening, the sunlight fills my room. My coffee's almost finished, but the morning's still in bloom. Half a cup of sunshine, half a little light, and somehow everything feels right. The lights are getting softer, the streets are slowing down. A little cup of coffee and the quiet of the town. The evening settles on the rooftops, windows glowing one by one. Traffic sounds are getting softer as another day is done. I sit beside the window with my favorite little cup. The coffee leaves a ring of warmth where I place my hands upon. A piano plays somewhere nearby, 3 floors above the street. And for a moment all the noise feels distant underneath. I used to fear the silence like something I should fill. Now I wait for it to find me and let the whole world still. When the city gets quiet, I can finally hear my heart. When the city gets quiet, everything falls into place. The lights become like stars, the streets become a stream. And somewhere in the silence I remember how to dream. When the city gets quiet, I don't need to be anywhere, just a warm cup by the window and the soft midnight air. A taxi turns the corner, its headlights sweep the wall. Someone closes up a shop below, I hear the distant call. The rain begins so gently, I almost don't hear it start. Tiny drops against the glass, like fingers tapping on my heart. I turn the music lower and let the room become still. There's something about the nighttime that morning never will. The day can keep its questions, the night can keep its blue. For these few quiet minutes, I don't have to figure anything out. When the city gets quiet, I can finally hear my heart. When the city gets quiet, everything falls into place. The lights become like stars, the streets become a stream. And somewhere in the silence I remember how to dream. When the city gets quiet, I don't need to be empty. Maybe silence isn't cold. Maybe it's a little doorway to a place we've always known. A place without the hurry, without the endless noise, where we can hear our breathing and remember our own voice. So let the city whisper, let the windows slowly glow. I'll stay here with my coffee and let the evening flow. When the city gets quiet and the last lights start to fade, I don't need another answer, I don't need another day. The world becomes a painting in the glass before my eyes, and every little window looks like a star tonight. When the city gets quiet, I can finally hear my heart, and I realize the silence wasn't empty from the start. The streets are almost sleeping, the rain is softened too. My coffee's getting colder, but I don't mind if it does. When the city gets quiet, I stay a little longer. Just me, the window, and the night. Your handwriting on a paper napkin, coffee rings, and yesterday. I found a little napkin inside an old Café book, 3 lines written in your handwriting, and the smile you used to give me when I looked. You wrote, don't forget the coffee, and underneath, stay a little while. I remember laughing at the table, you pretending not to smile. The ink has started fading, but the words are still there. Funny how something so ordinary can take me anywhere. We never knew those little moments would become the ones we'd keep. We thought we had forever, so we never counted them as deep. Notes on a paper napkin, words we never meant to save, little pieces of a morning that the years couldn't take away. Notes on a paper napkin, coffee stains around your name. Some memories don't need a photograph to make them feel the same. I can hear your laughter, I can see you looking back, all because of 3 little sentences written on a paper napkin. There was something about that morning, the rain was falling soft and slow. You said you liked the weather because it gave us nowhere else to go. We talked about our favorite places and the dreams we'd someday chase. You drew a tiny little window with a heart beside the frame. I wonder where you are now, if you still drink coffee that way. 2 sugars and a little cream on a quiet rainy day. Life moved on like it always does, different streets and different skies, but some little things stay with us long after the goodbye. Notes on a paper napkin, words we never pieces of a morning that the years couldn't take away. Notes on a paper napkin, coffee stains around your name. Some memories don't need a photograph to make them feel the same. I can hear your laughter, I can see you looking back, all because of 3 little sentences written on a paper napkin. Maybe love isn't always something that is meant to stay. Sometimes it becomes a story that gets softer with each day. And I'm not holding on, I'm just thankful that it happened. Some beautiful things are temporary, like sunlight through a window. So I'll fold this little napkin, put it safely in the book. Not because I'm waiting, just because I like the way it looks. Notes on a paper napkin, fading slowly in my hands. A little piece of yesterday, I finally understand. Notes on a paper napkin, a quiet memory, proof that ordinary mornings can become eternity. I don't need to bring you back, I don't need to change the past. I'm just grateful for the little things that somehow learn to last. I close the book gently, the cafe is almost still. Coffee rings on the wooden table, rain against the windowsill. 3 little sentences in faded ink, and for one quiet moment I remember everything. Notes on a paper napkin, still warm, still sweet, still here. Stay a little longer, the morning isn't gone. There's still a little sunlight hanging on. The cafe's getting quieter, the morning rush is past. Your coffee sitting beside you, mine is almost finished at last. There's sunlight on the table and shadows on the wall. Neither one of us is speaking, but I don't mind at all. Outside, the city carries on, cars are moving through the street. But here inside this little room, the world feels incomplete without this peace. So don't look at the clock, don't think about the day. Let this little moment have its own way. Stay until the coffee cools, stay until the sunlight moves. We don't need another reason, we don't need another place to choose. Stay until the coffee cools, until the last warm feeling fades. Some moments are too beautiful to hurry through or trade. Stay a little longer, let the whole world pass us by. We'll leave when the coffee's cold, but not tonight. The piano plays a softer song, someone laughs across the room. A spoon is turning in a cup, and after watch the steam disappear from the edge of your cup, and wonder how a simple morning could ever feel like enough. Maybe it's the way you listen, maybe it's the way you smile, maybe it's just being nowhere and forgetting time for a while. We don't have to promise tomorrow or forever. We only need this moment and this little piece of weather. Stay until the coffee cools, stay until the sunlight moves. We don't need another reason, we don't need another place to choose. Stay until the coffee cools, until the last warm feeling fades. Some moments are too beautiful to hurry through or trade. Stay a little longer, let the whole world pass us by. We'll leave when the coffee's cold, but not tonight. One day we'll remember this ordinary afternoon, the little cafe window, the soft familiar tune. We won't remember every word or what we came here to do. We'll just remember how it felt to have nowhere else to go but here with you. So if the evening finds us before we're ready to leave, let it wait outside the doorway, let the quiet stay with me. Stay until the coffee cools, stay until the golden fades. Let the shadows cross the table, let the afternoon become a shade. Stay until the coffee cools, until there's nothing left to say. We don't have to hold forever, we can simply hold today. Stay a little longer while the last light fills the room. Let the world begin without us, we'll be leaving soon. The coffee's finally colder, the sunlight's almost gone, the chairs are getting empty, the cafe lights turn on. You smile and reach for your coat, I smile and let you go. Some moments don't need forever to be beautiful. Stay until the coffee cools, and we'll walk home slowly. No promises, no hurry, just one beautiful morning. We decided not to rush.